Hello my friends, welcome to my channel and welcome all my new viewers. So today is February 4th and you're watching this video shoot on February 5th, which if you don't want to have chit chat video, you can definitely go into my other video today, because I do have video of unboxing today. So if you don't want to listen to this what I have to say, definitely you don't have to, and just go ahead and watch video unboxing that I have for you. I have to say, trust me, if you hearing some cheery voice maybe in my video unboxing, I have to say that it is really hard to record and being cheery, but I have to force myself to do that because it's not very happy time for me to do this at all. But company wait in their video because they send me product to review and it's not their worry what is going on. They need a video, right? So I have to record. So I hope you understand, because somebody can judge me, would say like, oh, so much thing is going on in her country and she is playing and recording all this video and sounds very happy. That's not the case. And if you are my friend for a long time, that you know what is going on and why I'm doing that, right? I have been thinking about this video to create all day. I was actually wanted to create even last night, but I was just I was sick to my stomach, to be honestly, last night. What I saw, what those Russian Nazis was doing, my hair was growing on my body from shock. What can happen, not just to my people of Ukraine, but all of you in Europe. The time that you were sleeping and you thought you are safe and you playing with your kids, you were in danger of huge tragedy. Not sure how much they show you on TV, but I will tell you what is going on. But let me just say first, like, I'm working on my tiger. You might recognize already, there's a tiger in here. So this is the bottom, up there is a top. So I just decided to switch color to blue, because lately we work with you with colors that is kind of like a darker, right? So I decided to create kind of like a sky. Well, I told you that I want to switch a little bit to the blue colors, and right now this is one of the colors that represent Ukrainian flag, blue sky. So that's why I decided to do this right now. And I put a light pad underneath because now it's kind of dark. I do have a top light, but not exactly best idea. Probably maybe I should turn it off the light, because from my chandelier I can see that I'm still creating shadow. But you know what, I hope you are working on some project and you're not really watching me, but you're just listening. I asked question if you want me to continue talk about what is going on back home up there. And lots of you said that yes, you would love to continue to listen, because what you know and what I know, it's a much more, because I know this from people who live there. I know this from watching channel that going 24/7 news channels that they do update people what is going on in Ukraine. But before that, I wanted to see what Russian girls, class teachers, think about that. because there's so many was before, like, you know, friends. I watch and subscribe to many Russian girls. They do beautiful cross stitching. So I decided, okay, let's see what kind of soul they have and if they understand what is going on and why they do this. So I was just checking for the channel to see if they have talking about the situation right now, and I found many of them, they do decide to talk about this. And to my surprise, not surprise, they are in total denial, and they do not understand why Ukrainian cross stitchers who's in Kiev running into the bomb shelter, calling them murderers, and why they don't do nothing to their government to stop this war. They do not understand why we are so mad and angry with them. They blaming us. Can you believe it? This is just so was disturbing that I sit down and I unsubscribe from every channel, Russian channel. If I miss some, I will get back, because some Russian girls who live not in Russia, they do understand what is going on because they watching real news, not the zombie box that they are totally brainwashed for 20 or 30 years, maybe even more. And that's what they know. If you would listen to their news channel in Russia, because that's all propaganda from Kremlin, you would think that you are in a different dimension of the world and you have no idea where you are. The way they talk about my country and all world, about Europe, about US, you would think, how this even possible? How this possible in 21st century to be that stupid, to be honest? They think in Ukraine Nazi. They think we are killing and eat children. We tie them, like, the way they think what is going on, and they believe because they hear it on a national TV. And national TV of Russia telling this them purposely. So they just hate all Ukrainians. And why? Because Ukrainians live better than them. We are building our country to live in peace and like each other. We don't have no attention to fight with anybody or attack anybody, never ever. And they just so corrupted, and it's, I don't know, if you would understand Russian, maybe you can find with subtitles. I listened to one of the Russian channel, which there was a more little bit channel, the only channel that was telling them the truth. And that was a channel who was supported with Alexei Navalny, who Germany saved from being poisoned by Putin. You probably all know this story. If you know, Google it. And that channel was telling everything as it is, and they were just not too many of them. And basically yesterday, well, will be now 2 days ago, I guess, or 3 days ago, Russia shut down their channel, so they cannot tell the truth. And that's the story. So yes, if you would hear before, and they prepare Russian people for many years, if you would listen their daily news, there's nothing up there about Russia. Basically zero information how Russian people live. All they interested in what's in Ukraine, and that's it. That was their news, daily news in Russia, what's in Ukraine, and all the propaganda that go with it. So what happened last night, when I say you're all in danger, if you notice, on February 3rd, okay, let me just pick another color. We have in Ukraine many facilities that work with the nuclear reactors for the energy, the support. And of course, lots of you heard about Chernobyl. In Chernobyl was accident in '86, I believe. The only one, this crater, or how, see, if my words will be not exactly what I supposed to say, like in English, I don't know, because I don't know those many words how to translate to English, but let's just say that one of those exploded, okay? Lots of people back then, even in Europe, feel that with the wind, lots of country in Europe was attacked by Chernobyl radiation. And of course, the most who got, it's my people. So yesterday, Russia started to shoot in one of big city, the biggest nuclear power facility that has 6 of those blocks that can explode and have unreal explosion. And they were compared to Hiroshima and Nagasaki, where was the explosion made because something went wrong. And they were shooting, striking. That, oh, I thought I'm gonna get sick. I was sick to my stomach watching how they shoot for those bunkers where this nuclear power is hiding. And maybe if you hear a little bit on the news, I can tell you what people who understand, who put those pieces together, but who understand how this works, they say that for now, that particular shooting that they were doing, and there was a fire up there already, but it was not exactly on that power, but like a building next to it was burning. So have this done, they built them in such a strong metal protective, kind of like a bunkers, whatever it is, that you know how the banks where they keep in their treasures, they have those big walled doors. Well, that's the same thing those big door walls have to those reactors with the nuclear power, and they are very, very strong. So just whatever they were shooting those missiles from the tank or whatever, I don't know from what, did not break those walls, thank goodness. But if they would hit with the missiles how they shoot yesterday, apartment buildings, like 4 or 5 of them, was on people who have nothing to do about war. If they would get the bombing up there, that would be nuclear explosion. They would get probably even to the US too, because there's so much up there of the dangerous stuff, not just on those craters, 6 of them, I don't know how you call them, power towers, whatever, but also up there underground is hiding, it's like bad stuff that should be never to be on a top. So that was, if that would explode, if they would continue shooting that thing, that was crisis for all of you. Lots of country in Europe would people die from radiation. So our president, well, I call our president, of course I'm in Canada, but I call Zelensky our president because I'm stand with Ukraine 100%. And he was literally almost like screaming for help from alliance of in Europe to NATO to please help to stop. It is so dangerous. It's not just the Ukraine who's gonna be dead in seconds, it's all of you. And basically I don't know how all the things stop, but finally they let firefighters go there, and 40 people, even more, was fighting fire and put down. And there is this need to be done special cooling system so those radiation did not explode. So hostage is still there. They not let them out. The people who work up there and maintain those nuclear reactors, they still there, but they have no talk with them. They're not allowed to talk to anybody, so nobody know if they are still alive or not. And then of course I call back home to see how they doing. They all really in distress. I talked today to my son and with one of my sister. She say everybody's crying up there because the army go from Belarus, so many of them, and they literally live like almost on the border up there. So it's not very happy news, of course. But I say, what you doing? Do you doing something? Do you volunteer? What is going on? She say, of course we volunteer. She say we are constantly, like a woman, for example, they cooking food and taking them to the people who are controlling roads. Men bringing some heavy duty, like a metal, to create protection from the things. Kids and all other putting sand in the bags to make it more protective for the roads. Those blog posts, no, I don't know if that would be in English, to the guards on the roads was like everywhere. And then of course I called to my son. He's waiting any moment I would call him because he signed up to go if they need him. And I say, did you help anything to do up there, volunteer maybe while you wait? And he say, of course, we were making a cocktail Molotov, this fluid explosion in barrels to stop things. So they were making those. And the work up there non-stop, the whole community, everybody from little to big who can move, trying to protect their region where they live, their roads. So it's basically the whole Ukraine stepping up to protect their country. Very, very united, and lots of people refuse to run away and are working together. There is, I have to warn you, there are lots of fake news that you can get on the internet. Lots of Russian posting fake news that Ukrainian already give up, that our president ran away to different country, and president have to every hour or so record video actually from Ukraine to show Ukrainians that he is not going to run away, that he's still here and he will be here to the last moment, whatever is needed. But we are all believed that we are going to win. And what happened today, like, there is, just so you understand, that I did not know before maybe either, every war has a law, or like there's a rules about that. It doesn't matter if you don't like each other and you are shooting each other. There is a humanitarian rules that if somebody, civilians, need a help of food, water, of medication, two opposite, two sides negotiating on green corridors access, so that help can go to civilians, help them whatever they need, and after that they can fight again, right? So even they like over second already negotiation with Russia to let humanitarian trucks go and take to people medication and food and water. They promise they will give, but they do not let anybody to bring help for people. And civilians already in some city for Russia under control right now, which by the border, that city already like wiped to the ground. But they already up there from the beginning of all this war, with no food, with no water. They sit in the basement. Some of them don't even coming out because you have a chance to be shot. And really, really sad for those people that they cannot even get help. So what Russian did today, they brought their truck to Kharkiv, the city that they keep bombing and bombing. They brought their Russian trucks with food to help Ukrainians, and then they brought TV. They brought also people who will play for them like actors. So they brought help to Ukraine, and here Ukrainians are starving people. They are taking food from the hands of occupied, from the enemies, So they are totally were shocked when Ukrainians actually did not even touch the help from them. Even if they starving and they hungry, they came to those trucks with the flag of Ukraine. They were singing Ukrainian national anthem and told them to get out of our country. We don't want to eat your food. Get away. So that's show you how strong people and willing to sacrifice their lives to starve to death, but they will not take food from enemy. So probably tomorrow on their channel we will be like, oh, we brought the help and they were so happy, they were dancing in open arms, was greeting us. I bet they will show that, because they did brought some people to talk on camera and all Ukrainians was laughing at them. That was really disturbing to watch. Those people went up there and didn't know if they will be shot or not, but their bravery, unbelievable. So all day I'm kind of watching news, time from time looking what is going on in the news, where they are, so I know that where my mom is still kind of more safe for now, at least. And but they already kind of start to have some explosion in the city of Rivne, which is my province, right? Not, yeah, like a district where I was born. Now, what else Ukrainians do to protect themselves and protect people who have to flee the refugee? They are totally not allowed to sell alcohol in the time of the war. No alcohol allowed to sell from the stores, right? So if you're driving drunk, they will take a car from you and send the card to the army, boys who need to, or people who protect and borders, roads. So how you say that when you're taking away stuff? So yeah, they loosen their cars, and the car go into the good use to a Ukrainian army. Also, some people are trying to take advantage of situation of the war, because not everybody pure Ukrainians that actually suffer. Some trying to get, well, maybe even in some Ukrainians have a bad, you know, every country has a good and bad people. They trying to make their pocket thicker when everybody's fighting. They try to loot stores, they try to rob houses where people left for the refugee. So civilians catch them. And even it was on TV Ukrainian that says, for those who try to take advantage of this situation to make their life better, you will get the consequences. Because the people got so mad that they actually agree, you know what, if you're stealing, you are going to be shot if you don't stop. So today they catch, and I watched on a YouTube video, people catch one in a city where I used to work, in Lutsk. Catch one looter who was trying to steal stuff from the house where people, I think, or maybe store, or, well, anyway, he was stealing. So the civilians grab him, and what they do now, they teach them a lesson in an old manner. They tie them with the duct tape to the tree, take their pants off, and with the stick give them a good spank. Yeah, and then later they give them to the authorities of police to question them, and they say that right now, for those who take advantage of a war situation, they waiting them up to 15 years in jail, prison, because you cannot do this when other people trying to fight for their life and the other trying to put some money in their pocket. Same go to some cab drivers. They start to raise a price because of course the situation right now that not buses or some trains can go and people need to run, so of course they will go to the taxi to get it out of the town maybe, and they raise price ridiculous. So the Parliament of Ukraine put it that if also this, if you trying to do a wrong, raise price and that stuff like that, your car will taken and sent again to Ukrainian army for the work. Yeah, so that, and also some stores try to raise price on a food. So civilians people quickly call Ukrainian police, and they told them, if you are going to do this again, first of all, you're gonna go to jail, and all your whatever you have, you're not gonna have a store anymore. So I totally agree on that. If you want to take advantage of on somebody else's tears, you are not human and you should pay for it. This is not the way it's work. Not too many people like this in Ukraine, mostly who loot, am I even pronounce the word right? It's the Russian army. They are so, it looks like a homeless army. I don't know. Everybody call them strong army. You should see them because we have lots of hostages of them. They like homeless bombs, like they are so, their army ridiculous. It was showing on a video what Russian army give them as you know, like food or whatever they have to have with them. They showed their equipment, what they have, which it's you can just laugh. The food what they give them, some kind of like a canned food, it was like expired in 2012 or even older food, and that's what they feed their army with. It's just ridiculous. The clothes that they wearing. Whole bunch of hillbillies. Yeah, so every day we just pray and pray and pray. And on a bright note, I have to tell you, one of my amazing subscriber, amazing viewer, amazing friend, she probably subscribed to all my social platform that I own, I don't know, but every time Haiti, hello my girl, she do not let me to relax. I'm telling you, she's on my case 24/7. She's sending me a sunflowers. You know the sunflowers represent Ukraine, right? The sun that represents sun and peace and happiness. Sunflower, that's why we have lots of fields of sunflowers. And she keeps sending me, cheering me up, good morning, and a whole bunch of hearts and flags in my country colors. She is amazing. So I told her today that, you know, every morning now I wake up, I'm checking if she has some message from me, if I can, you know, to cheer me up. She is amazing. And I'm telling you that a little thing like this get my mind a little bit out. I know that lots of you also give me your support in the comments. Today I had kind of a little bit moment and everybody give my heart like for the first video that I uploaded. Thank you so much. I cannot believe when I went to the video, it was like, I think it's over 300 comments. I cannot believe how much the support I have from you. It's just unreal. Thank you so much. And same thing, I received lots of support through the Facebook, through the Instagram, and it's just love unconditional. That's what makes me stronger, that you are on my side. You understand what struggle I'm having right now, how difficult it is to even to think of record video. But while I'm recording and chit-chatting with you right now, I feel now kind of like a peaceful. I'm watching this sparkle gems and kind of make me forget a little bit of reality, what it is. Oh, and then, you know, time from time that I losing my mind, I have some good cry my eyes out so I can get my stress out, and then I'm good again for a few hours. By the way, I lose some weight on a good note, right? But it's not good how I lose my weight. Basically, I barely sleep. I almost don't eat. Sometimes I drink lots of coffee. Mostly what I eat could be like a piece of bread or something, or a few crackers. Just no appetite. I can't eat when it's going on like this. And I just even forgetting that I don't eat. I don't even think about food. So yeah, I guess to the end of the war I will get my goal when I want it to be with my weight. Funny story. I have to say that I do have a few more packages arrived, and I did receive package from GBFKE, and I did receive supposed to be same canvas that I work in right now, because when we start to work on this canvas, I told you there was they were not for sale anymore and I couldn't find it. So after I contacted them a few times, they did brought this canvas back. So by the check-in, I just wanted, like, I couldn't know, like, I did not know from who package I've received, because usually there's no name on it, just the same kind of address as usual, as everybody package coming out. So I don't know from who, so I had to open, not open, but yeah, I opened the bag, but I did not open any diamond painting. I just went to the website and typed the code that's in on a diamond painting packaging to see what's on the inside, if I could recognize from who this package could be. So soon as I saw a tiger, then I knew that this is package from GBFKE arrived. And I did not open yet tiger, so I will do a review, because I want to see if this canvas changed or not, or it's exactly same quality diamonds, if this is exactly same quality canvas, because I know that many of you wanted to order this canvas, and I told you that they have, right? But I told you before that I'm not sure if this canvas will be the same quality, so we will see that with you. I will try to let's see, maybe for tomorrow, I will try to record video and to do review, and hopefully I will have some better night so I can have energy to record. Maybe I will try record after this video, before I watch any further news, before I get too much depressed. So I will do review, and we will see if this is exactly same, maybe even no, I don't really want to open the packages. Like, I was just gonna say that I even maybe open some package to see if diamonds are the same quality, but I don't really want to open, because I want to have that canvas as a giveaway, because obviously I don't need the two of them. So some of you will receive the tiger someday. Yeah, so let's just see day by day. Okay, I cannot promise now nothing if I will have any video at all. Like before, I never record videos this late. Oh no, maybe sometimes when I was like some glitches with the internet or video not loading, and I have to, sometimes I did this late, but just to relax and diamond paint, usually I always wait till daytime to record video with the better light. But now I don't know when I have energy to record, and if I want to record. So what's now? It's a 10:20. Let's say 11. Okay, let's say 12. So 7, 6. So it's 5:30 in the morning right now in Ukraine. Couple more hours that I can check on my family. How they doing? I speak today to my son on a phone for a while. Usually we just text few words to each other and that's it. And I told you before that he is sheltering some refugee from the town, from Lutsk, where I worked. So I asked them if they still have them or not. He say no, they already sent them to Poland. So thank you. If I have a people from in my subscription from Poland, thank you so much. And everybody else where my people running away to different country from Poland and further, thank you so much for opening your arms to people who really need it. So yeah, they left now, so it's not easy up there. They're not supposed to shoot civilians' houses and apartments building. They literally destroying. They want to wipe us out to the ground. It's going to be many years to restore everything, but as I told my husband today, that as soon as war finish, watch, all Ukrainians will get together to clean up that mess and rebuild. It's going to be lots of volunteers even around the world to go and help. My husband says I would even go and help to clean and try to rebuild, and whatever help need, we would go and help. Oh, okay. I don't know if we should stop now video or not. But thank you for your support. Trust me, I read your comments. I read them all. Sometimes I don't have notifications for every comment, but when I go to a certain video and open comments, then I can see them all. I will catch up some days to at least to put your heart or like if I can't answer, because lots of comments of support that it's not possible for me to answer to everybody. And I hope you do understand that sometimes I just want to be quiet without any, like, just sometimes just I'm not feel like talk, and maybe that's why it's hard for me to comment back to you, because then I start to get really emotional again and just start crying. So that's very difficult time right now. Okay, my friends, stay strong. Thank you for your support. I'm just glad that we are all safe for now from the nuclear tragedy. It's still in the hands of Russians. Hopefully somebody will tell them that it is very dangerous to shoot. Maybe Russians already give them command not to do that, because also huge side of Russia wind will get the power of radiation up there, and Russians itself will die too. So maybe they got that and stop. We'll see how night will go today. If you still want me to update you, comment please. I appreciate that you purposely watching my video, even play in the background, watching commercials. I do feel that help. I can see that help, and trust me, I do appreciate very much. Thank you, my friends. I will get with you maybe tomorrow. So today also don't forget that I do have unboxing for you, and I really wanted to try the machine that I have from DIY digital art, you know, the knitting machine. I was so excited, and I did not even open box. Even it's already open, I just need to open box and look on the inside, and I don't have energy to do that, but I definitely need to review, because I need to review. So maybe if I feel like tomorrow I will have a little bit more energy, I will try to do the review unboxing and try to put the machine together with you in real life, so we together will create that machine, because it looks really interesting and sounds like it's very easy to use. Alright, so thank you so much for watching or listening, and stay strong, love each other, peace to everybody, and I'll see you in my next video.